Welcome to the end of the world.
No, it's just
the Afterworlds podcast.
Welcome, Wastelanders, to the talk show. I guess that's a good way to start it.
That sounds about right.
I mean, it's what we're doing. We're showing ourselves talking.
Hey, what is this thing? Oh, there's a note here. It's from Deadman. He says, "We should do a better job of introducing ourselves because no one knows who we are, and we're just some random jerks on the radio."
Well, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, actually.
No, that's fair. It's fair.
Okay, well, how should we introduce ourselves? I guess let's start the radio cast over. All you listeners out there, just ignore what you've heard so far.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Wastelanders, it's me, Tucker. Wait, I don't like that one.
Yeah, that
one
was a bad
seems-
start. You didn't have any confidence. Remember, the false vibrato, so go up in scale.
Okay, so I should treat this introduction like it's a survival situation.
You say your real name, too. Your name is Parker.
Okay, Wastelanders, welcome back to the talk show. I'm Parker, straight out of the bunker, here to learn with my co-host, DJ 9000.
Oh, it's me, your friendly DJ bot. Taking a break from playing elevator music.
You been getting any good feedback on the elevator music since we opened up the phones?
Yeah, people really miss it.
They
They
miss
really
it.
want it back. Yeah, they want the primetime slot elevator music back, apparently.
And also, Harvey's still here.
Hi, Harvey Barrel here, your friendly neighborhood cybernetic mutant.
I'm excited to learn some more today about how to survive in the post-apocalyptic future.
Yeah, because you need
It's a
it.
good day for learning.
I do need it. I have absolutely no skills, as I have lived in a bunker for the last 20-something years.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. You've been learning great. You've been using our lessons, and you're still alive, right?
That's very true. It's very true. Well, I mean, after the aftermath of learning from last time, I've got my bag of skulls handy. I found a bag. It's not a fancy bag. It's just a burlap sack.
It's made out of burlap?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll
do.
Is there any sort of, requirements for a skull bag? Does it need to say skull bag? Should it be fancified? Or is this burlap sack going to be all right?
I mean, I suppose you could decorate it a bit, though that would just draw attention to it, right?
I would think
You don't want...
reinforcing it maybe would be the best. Maybe some leather straps, some sort of rope bindings, just for security's sake. You'd hate for that burlap to wear out.
Well, I see, Harvey, you've got your bag of skulls sitting right next to you. Should you just have it on you all the time? Isn't everybody just going to assume that the sack that you're carrying around is your bag of skulls?
I mean, if you carry multiple sacks, they don't know what's in them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's kind of like having a trick wallet. Like an extra wallet in your back pocket when your real wallet's on your inside shirt jacket.
Exactly. Inside your rear compartment hatch.
The old fetch the fake.
Mm-hmm.
Is it kind of like a trunk, DJ?
Yeah, similar. Okay, we call it keister, but yeah.
Do androids have a saying that revolves around junk in the trunk?
Oh, yeah. See,
More RAM in the bim bam?
definitely. It's more cheister in the keister.
What is a cheister?
Oh, just the good stuff that you've got. Your cheisters.
All right. I'm just gonna have to take you at your word, as I do not wish to inspect your cheister.
Well, cheisters, right? That's what's in the keister. Never mind. Well, never mind.
You should probably consult the user manual.
That definitely would help.
Harvey, do you have a user manual?
I wish.
Well, anyway, it looks like on the line we have a caller waiting. Let's keep them waiting just a little bit longer to show them who's boss.
I like that. You're learning.
Your bag, you just got mom and dad in there?
Yes, I haven't gone and found any other ones. I'm hoping that whatever it was that happened in the last couple of days out there, it was really loud and there was a lot of gunshots. Maybe I can scavenge around the area outside, just outside the building, to see if any skulls are left over. Practice a bit of my scavenging skills.
Now you're thinking.
I'll go with you for 50%.
Hey, that's a pretty good deal.
That's a really good deal, yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
it's a
forget
bargain.
to kick bushes, too.
What was that, DJ?
Oh, don't forget to kick the bushes. The skulls are often in the bushes. Remember.
You are right. And sometimes under things.
Yeah, and behind them.
You gotta remember, like, a lot of people hide in the bushes, and then the zombies still eat them.
The zombie can see in a bush.
Do they have a bush vision?
Yeah, well, they just see right through it. Smell. I mean, really, right?
Okay. Yeah, we definitely will need to see if we can learn some more about zombies. But
That's important.
that's not what today is about. Today, we're going to be taking survival tips from all of the people out there in the wasteland.
Oh, that's right. You requested it previously, didn't you?
Yeah, and that's why that light is flashing, and that person on the other side is putting themselves at danger, waiting at a telephone.
Oh, those fools.
All right, caller, you're on the air.
Colonel's got tips to how to survive Wasteland. So, first tip, make friends. Always be friends, especially with Colonel. Second, never make fun of Colonel's best friend, because if you do, Colonel does not forgive. And 3, always remember people's names, because if you say wrong, people will kill you. Like some of you who said Colonel's name wrong. You know who you are.
All right.
Wow.
I don't know Colonel. Do you guys know? Do you know Colonel?
I don't know him.
I don't know anybody other than you two and Mr. Deadman and Two-Fist.
You know, I'm going to be honest. I hope we're saying his name right, though.
So it could be Deadman or Two-Fist.
It could be.
Or that raider from the Gang of Thrones?
Oh, yeah, I did meet that guy. Yeah.
What was his name?
I never asked.
Huh.
And I guess Colonel brings up some good points. We probably should remember people's names, huh?
Right. So, Raider, whoever you are, wherever you are, I'm sorry. I should have learned your name. If you ever do make it into the room here in order to have an interview with us, I'll give you 1 skull.
Oh,
Damn.
This seems like a fair trade, right?
that's a good. I mean, that'd invite me on a show.
I'm hoping that I get a different skull because I kind of like the 2 that I have. They're like a matched set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably have a bit of a sentimental connection to them, right?
Yeah, they're my first skulls.
Oh. Yeah, that's why you'd care about him. Definitely. Just that's the reason.
Hey, I think we need to keep an eye on him.
Oh, I am.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm a perfectly well-adjusted human adult.
Of course you are, Parker.
With excellent hearing. So, I have to say that for all that talk about remembering names and talk about names, he doesn't name his best friend.
Well, that's a good point.
Wow, he did.
Are they best? Are they?
I don't know who Curdle is, but I am already afraid. And I think that that's because I'm expecting everything.
Survival tips.
Survival tips.
So, out there in the wasteland, how hard is it to make friends?
I actually don't go out there. So, Harvey, how hard is it?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm pretty friendly. It seems like everyone likes me and smiles. Nervously.
That could be the fact that you look like a cybernetic tank of a man.
Yeah. Primates do show their teeth. There's a fear reaction as well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You know, some days I'd be offended by that, but today, that tickles me. Thank you, Parker.
I'll have to be more careful.
That's a survival tip, I think.
I mean, that's just in general.
Be more
Be more careful.
So, So today, the survival tips are: make friends, don't insult Curdle's best friend, and remember people's names, and be careful. I don't know.
We're off to a great start.
Be careful's pretty close to always expect everything.
Yeah, you're right. It's a sub rule. Sub tip.
A sub-survival tip. You guys like those new sound effects?
Oh, that's nice.
I've got this this board that Mr. Deadman helped me set up, and it's got all sorts of noises, like this one.
Oh.
And this one.
Hmm.
And I'm a really big fan of this one.
Really?
Oh my.
Yeah, you guys aren't the biggest fan of that one?
Not particularly.
It's kind of crude.
I'll hold it for the best moments.
That'd be best.
Hopefully, I'll be able to use that at the appropriate time.
Hey, the board looks like it's flashing. We're gonna let them simmer a bit.
I mean, we can't let them just take over the show right at the beginning.
Yeah. Make them stew in their own juices.
It's good to establish dominance with the callers.
Yeah, I was a little worried that me being a little bit new to this, I would let things run a little ramshod. So I'm making sure that I've got everything well under control.
Oh, good.
Tighten all the bolts.
In fact, all of the listeners right now are just listening to DJ 9000's last playlist.
Oh, excellent.
So I'm not too cruel. They've got all of the elevator music they can listen to.
What is it now? The Lady Empanada or something?
Yeah, I believe so. That's the title.
All right, let's let one of them off the hook. All right, caller, you are on the air.
Here's a survival tip from the wisdom of the Dark Mother. Starving in the wastes with nothing to eat? Well, don't be picky. There's food all around you if you know where to look. Try making a blood-cap stew or rat kebab. Don't see any plants or small animals? Well, look for big ones. A good blow to the head is all you usually need. My favorite is Humi. I like to string up the fresh meat while it's still wriggling and turn it slowly over the fire. The screaming goes away after the first few minutes. Season with salt and pepper to taste and serve hot.
Yeah, wow, that's a very standard recipe for eating human, actually.
That gives me a little bit of hope, as Deadman has been giving me garlic and butter flavored bath salts.
Oh, right.
I don't think it's a bath salt. I think it's just salt.
You may have a point.
But wow, yeah, last caller definitely had some really good points about different fauna you could find for cooking some food if you're ever hungry out there. You don't have to resort to eating meat immediately. You can always have some mushrooms.
Yeah, the Night Mother techniques are actually very sound. Find any game and vegetable first, and then move on to bigger game. If nothing else is available, I mean, you just kind of kill your way up the food chain.
What kind of plants are there that you prefer to find, Harvey?
Oh, I love the double dills.
Double dills.
It's a cucumber that's in a Y shape. Sometimes it also turns into an X shape, or a starfish kind of shape. But it's a lot of veggie for minimal effort for planting.
Huh. And are those often served like pickled? Do you just eat them straight off of the bush?
Usually they've got there's a dill weed that's growing inside of them. Yeah, no, radiation's a hell of a thing.
So it's like a pre-made pickle that just grows?
Yeah, pretty much.
The apocalypse is far greater than I ever imagined.
There is the downside, it gives you the runs for a week.
Oh, I see somebody had some beer stash still.
Well, I mean, You think I'm just not gonna have some of that, like, on my person when we get our initial stash? I mean, come on. Yeah, that's a survival tip. When you get something, make sure to stash part of it away in, like, a secret compartment, or underneath a skin plate, or a skin pocket, or you keister it.
Absolutely.
I hesitate to say this, but I think I'm going to have to practice keystering.
Well, if you just give
definitely.
yourself a double dill, you'll be fine.
Yeah. You know what they call it? Nature's wallet.
So speaking of plants, over there in the corner of the studio, there's that red moss that has been there since I came out of the bunker. Is that anything that we should be either concerned or excited about?
Just don't look directly at it.
Yeah. I think you're probably the one who's going to want to be concerned out of any of us here. But
Oh, I've been looking at it every day.
That's probably why it's
that's why
spreading.
growing. Yeah, Jesus. Don't give it attention.
Oh, okay. Well, I will avoid the red moss then. Don't give any attention to the red moss.
Yeah, that's how all plants grow.
By being paid attention to?
Yeah, 100%. That's why there's no plants anymore. Nobody has time to pay attention to them.
Oh.
Too busy surviving.
Exactly.
Except for gardeners who make their survival off of tending the right plants.
So you always want to pay attention to your double dill.
If that's your harvest.
You pay close attention to it. Just never forget to pay attention to the dill.
Tend to the double dill.
Tend your double dill every day.
As they say.
You got every once in a while you do some dill stuff.
A double dill days doctors away, as they used to say.
Hey, DJ, do you have any good recipes to use with double dills?
Oh, well, yeah, actually, let me check my databanks here. Oh, there's the double dill daiquiri. That's an old favorite. There's the there's the double dill and peanut butter sandwich. That's kids love that one. I would assume.
I'm both intrigued that peanut butter is still around and horrified at the idea of that sandwich.
It's stuffy, not fluffy.
Yeah, that's an accurate description.
You eat one, you feel like you're having a baby.
Sometimes you do.
So you just got to stuff the double dill?
Yep. Deep.
Double stuff it. Remember, be careful with the puns.
Right. I mean, we don't even know who's in charge right now.
Oh, that's true. It's been awfully quiet out there.
Yeah, ever since a couple of days ago after all those gunshots were fired.
Oh, there were some gunshots, weren't there?
There was a lot of gunshots. So
luckily they didn't come over to the radio station, so we're fine.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe your friend put in a good word for you.
Oh, that would be really nice.
Thank you, Nameless Raider.
It could be that the Gang of Thrones won whatever fight they were in, and they're just leaving us alone.
Yeah, could be it.
Or they're too busy licking their wounds.
That's also a good source of nourishment if you're out lost and don't have any food. Just lick your wounds.
Yeah, waste not.
Yeah.
Oh. So, just kind of like surviving off of what you would have just lost anyway.
Right, keep it circulating in your own system.
That's like the second law of thermodynamics, isn't it?
Is that you can get infinite energy by consuming yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
That seems to check out.
Yeah, it totally checks out.
I don't believe so, but I don't want to disagree.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's probably good.
Well, I mean, Harvey, you said that you did it. You ate your own arm.
Yeah, I mean, that was a last-ditch effort. I mean, a good blood puddle is a last-ditch, survival tip. Though, the one issue with the constant consuming yourself is you do start to get a taste for it, and you have a higher risk of going full-blown nutso cannibal.
Yep.
Whoa.
That can happen.
That definitely doesn't sound like that would help.
See, I'm just an auto-cannibal, not a cannibal.
Just eating yourself, but not other people.
Exactly. Now, that's not to say, in a dire situation, if there was a body and no other nourishment, I would definitely eat someone else over myself.
Yeah, at the very least, suckle upon the corpse.
Nibble?
Kind of absorbing through osmosis.
Yeah, definitely.
We do exude out of our pores, at least most flesh bags, salts and oils, which you can get nourishment from. So, suckling upon a body part, but not eating it, that's still safe.
Yeah. I mean, even I have a small nourishment pouch if you ever need, Parker.
Oh. Well, that's good to know. And also disturbing.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
When you say you have a small nourishment pouch, do you mean you have pieces of people in there?
well, there's those too. I mean, I suppose, yeah.
Just checking.
The skulls, right? In my compartment.
So what you're saying is that if I was ever in dire need, I could come to you and suckle upon your pouch for nourishment.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Every DJ Tron 9000 comes with a small nourishment pouch for suckling. Absolutely. As a backup measure.
Okay, so I think we're going to take another call. All right, caller, you are on the air.
Hey, name's Kane. I hear you're looking for survival tips. I got one for you. Learn a frickin' skill. Something useful. That way, if myself or another member of the hunt comes across you, we'll just capture you to sell later. Victims without skills are slaughtered and looted. And I strongly recommend highly sought-after skills. Medical, armor repair, weapons crafting, or building defenses. We get a lot for subjects with those skills.
Wow.
It was disconcerting is what it was.
Mm-hmm. Though he does have a point about having skills. That's really just branding, isn't it?
I did bring that up in a previous episode.
Yeah, I feel like
it's good to have a skill. Because, like I said, it's better to get enslaved and try to escape than to just die.
Mm-hmm.
Would learning survival skills be a skill?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The skill of skill building? Yeah.
You could become a repository of skilled knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
If I was out there and I was taken as a slave, would my skill at being a radio host make me something that was instantly slaughtered, or would I be sold?
Depends if they have a radio station.
Well, Deadman
Yeah.
says that this is the last radio station, so if I could just get sold back to Deadman.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but once you're his property, the risk of getting et is a lot higher.
Well, if I get captured out there, will one of you two buy me back?
I mean, I don't have any caps.
Yeah, I got a skull. I could trade a skull for you. I'd do that for you. You're entertaining enough.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to keep a skull hidden just to pay you back.
You know what? Actually, you've been so good at learning these survival skills, and I've been so proud of you. Here, take one of mine. A
Whoa,
life for a future life.
this one's got horns.
Wow, look at that. You don't see that every day.
It also has a third eye socket right above the second one.
It's like a triclops.
Mm-hmm.
Funny, that was his name. I mean, he was just a mutant, but yeah, no, that was his name. He used to shoot weird optic blasts from all three.
Oh, that's Triclops the Obliterator, isn't it?
Was.
Ooh, the skull with a little bit of history.
I believe his nickname was Sparky Boo Man.
But all right, we've got a lot more to cover today. But before we go on, now a word from our sponsors.
You've been all over the wasteland, and you've got everything. You've got cool guns, you've got sharp blades, you've got respect. Or do you? What you need is a car. Just like the people of the last yesteryears, they had cars, they were super cool, they got all the ladies. You don't, 'cause you don't have a car. So come on down to Mel's Scrapyard Cars. They don't go anywhere, but you'll buy one, get one, and then you'll have it all at Mel's Scrap Car Yard. Just come on down. We're not hungry at all.
And we're back. All right. Well, we've got another caller on the line, and they've been waiting for quite a while. So I think that they've probably learned who's boss, and we can answer that call.
Yeah, throw him a bone.
All right, caller, you are on the air.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Yeah, I have a survival tip. My name is Jingleheimer. It's a very straightforward tip. Just simply construct and utilize an elite drone with military technology to decimate your enemies from the comfort of your own bunker. Why would you ever put yourself in harm's way when you can have a drone do it for you? Duh.
Well, let me be the first to say that I would be very interested in accessing one of these drones.
Yeah, having access
since I
to
am
military
unable.
technology sounds nice.
Yeah, that would be very good.
He mentioned
Jingleheimer, thanks for that.
Yeah, he mentioned that we could do that from a bunker. I mean, I'm in a bunker.
Yeah. Do you have a drone down there?
I don't.
Shit.
So you're saying
Have you
we
checked?
should get you a drone for your birthday?
But also, I just want to make sure. I mean, I know you spent your whole life down there, but you're sure you didn't check everywhere for a drone?
I did spend a lot of time just sitting and listening to old recordings of podcasts, so
Yeah.
there's probably a whole bit of that area that I haven't gone into.
Yeah, I mean, we should definitely look. There could be a drone in there.
Well, I mean, first time I went into my parents' bedroom was to get those skulls, so...
Oh, wow.
Wait, how... Have you just been waiting for your parents to come out this whole time?
Well, I knew that they weren't going to come out after they died.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish we had that type of security here. You never know when they're just gonna pip right up and bite you. So if we get you a drone, you're just gonna end up back in your bunker. I mean, I mean, it's kind of counterproductive. We're trying to get you out into the world, right?
But I mean, I could go out into the world with a drone first.
Exactly. Scout. Smart. I'm with Jingleheimer on this. This is good. This is good content here.
Maybe put like a old toy crane claw arm on it so you can pick up supplies.
And
Absolutely,
skulls.
see?
And skulls!
Now we're thinking.
Now we're thinking with drones.
We have to give it a robotic leg to kick bushes.
Ooh. Wow.
He's learning so much. I am so proud.
Yeah, this is quite...
Oh, I'm
impressed.
a very fast learner, but a very cowardly person.
Oh, yeah. That much is clear.
Right. The idea of leaving with a robot instead of me is actually a pretty good idea.
Well, if the drone is sentient, then it wouldn't be acceptable.
There are sentient drones?
Yeah, sure. You just pop an AI in there and hoo-ah, he's ready to go.
I mean, we could just rip open DJ's head and put it in a drone. It wouldn't be a problem. I'm not going to do that.
I'd be a drone. I'd play less elevator music, but then I could travel the world.
We could put some speakers on you. You can take the music with you.
Wow. I could. We should talk to Deadman about this.
Like he has the money to shell out for a drone.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, I mean, haven't you guys seen his caps room?
I'm sorry, his what?
Yeah, I mean, I was sneaking around the station the other day, and I went upstairs to the room next to Deadman's office, and I peeked through the crack in the door, and it's just a room filled with caps.
Oh.
When you say filled, are you like Scrooge McDuck in here?
Yes, that's precisely what I'm describing.
Wow.
For those of you at home, Scrooge McDuck is a old 20th century human deity of greed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Wastelanders! The views on this show are not representative of the truth. There are absolutely no caps in this radio station. Now, back to the show.
Well, we've got one more caller on the line, and we'll let them squirm for a little bit longer, as they are the last one. So essentially, they get the last word. They'll need to suffer the most.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, caller, if you can hear us, we are waiting to answer your call.
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting. If we were to get a drone, would both of us be able to ride in it at the same time?
Yeah, I suppose if we had a camera hooked up and my AI in it, you could come along for the ride, right?
Yeah.
As it were.
He could show you the world.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Is it really shining and splendid out there?
Yeah, the irradiated parts, yeah.
They glow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds awesome. And like a place I would never be able to go.
Yeah, both of those things are very true.
Oh yeah, that is an advantage.
All right, well, let me pull out my book here. And right under G7000 plasma thrower, on my list of things to buy, I'm going to put a drone.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're
sub
gonna need
check
that
bunker
that
first.
room to get those things.
Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll go out and strike it rich as a scavenger one day. Or maybe a raider.
Ooh.
Your silence is telling.
Well, you seem to disassociate pretty hard. You seem to have a lack of empathy for the loss of your family. No, I'm starting to see your potential as a raider.
It could happen. You just have to cross that line and take a life, right? That's really the test.
Yeah,
Can you do it?
we'll see. One day.
We'll see.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have an uppity guest one time.
Ooh, that could be exciting.
And if I have that G7000 plasma thrower by that time,
Oh, yeah.
I could take care
Make it
of
real easy.
DJ, I'm gonna have to
Easy
ask you
work.
to record that when it happens, because I don't want to miss it, just in case.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
All right. We've let this caller squirm for long enough. Caller, you're on the air.
Oh, hello. I'm Tudor, and my survival tip for you all is to remember to shut the door, silly. It's not that hard, and it keeps the good things in and the bad things out. Mostly.
Oh, Tater.
Were we just attacked?
Yes.
I don't know why I am both heartwarmed and terrified.
Mm-hmm. Same time.
It's a familial trait.
Oh, do you know that? Do you know that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. He's kind of my child.
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Kinda. He's more of a partition or offshoot mutation. But he's his own man now.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful.
I watched him grow from a cybernetic pupa, which is different than a mana pupa.
Mm-hmm. Very much. Thank God.
For my notes here, are they both edible?
Can you eat metal?
For me, no.
Then not for you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really taking these notes for anybody else. These ones are for me. The radio show, that's for everybody.
I mean, everything is edible once, at least.
As long as you can fit it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like a double dill.
Absolutely.
You can fit a lot of mouths. Yeah, I find that my boy's got a point. A lot of people are forgetful. If you don't close the door, anything can come in and eat you. So, it's always good to close the door and then Hodor.
Oh. I mean, it's a good point. Be right back.
He left the bunker open again.
Mm-hmm.
Deadman's gonna be down there one of these days.
He's gonna get him.
All right. I got it all shut.
Oh, good.
I'll learn these survival skills. I just
You'll get there.
need the time.
It's just repetition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make it
Like
habit.
anything. 10,000 hours.
Become a master.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that is almost everything we've got today. There's no callers left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been pretty quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, there was 15 on the board, but we only got to 4, and the other flashing lights just stopped. I think we left them on hold for too long.
Yeah, all of those people died.
Most likely.
Or at least their vital signs stopped. Half of them only temporarily, though. The other half are back.
With a splash of life.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. Well, that's 6 new listeners.
Yeah, exactly. We could look at it that way. If we frame it that way, we definitely don't have to feel bad about it at all.
Yeah. If you think about it, we gained 6 new listeners today.
It's not like they can call. They can only listen now.
Mm-hmm. I think Deadman will be proud of us.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, when you go back in your bunker, I would just say, look both ways.
Definitely. If you're leaving the door open like that, stuff could get in there, like Tater said, right? Even with the door closed, there could be stuff in there. Like he, like he said.
Right.
He's a he kind of guy. Like,
Does anybody hear the sound of trumpets?
Oh yeah, I do hear that.
Oh, whoa! That was big.
That shook. That shook.
We should.
Oh God. Oh. Yeah. No. How about you open that bunker and you share the space? Deadman.
Right. Just one quick question. Does anybody smell freedom?
Oh yeah, that is distinctly freedom I smell.
Comes with the
Let's
sound
get
of
in the bunker.
bugles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody unplug me quick.
All right. Thanks everybody. We'll talk to you all next week. And here's one more ad.
Jim McStiffdangle here. The double deal. Danny's Double Dillery. Danny's Double Dillery and Discount Disco Ball Store. There he is. Yeah, we're open for business. Why don't you come on down and give us your caps, huh? Get a double dealing of the double dill.